Welcome to the pilot episode of The Whole Truth. In this installment, we will discuss my motivation for why we are doing this, as well as the format for future episodes. I will review the new documentary, Fed Up, and I will share my usual lunch meal in a cooking segment. So with no further ado, let's get started. I have wanted to create a forum for exchanging information and advice on a healthy lifestyle for over 2 years. Recently, I was challenged to do that. Full disclosure, I'm just an ordinary guy. I don't have a fancy degree or extra letters behind my name. But after living what I thought was a fairly healthy lifestyle for many years, I was still battling high cholesterol, trouble sleeping, and a growing list of aches and pains as I got older. And then one night, my wife and I were sitting on a couch, surfing Netflix looking for a movie to watch, when we came across Forks Over Knives, and we decided to give it a try. And that decision changed our lives. We watched the movie thinking maybe it would give us some tips to eat a little healthier, to help our children and our family, but as the movie went on, we realized it was much deeper than that. It was simple. They suggested eating more fruits and vegetables. And we thought to ourselves, nobody's ever died from eating too many fruits and vegetables. At the end of the movie, we looked at each other and we said, we should do this. And we haven't looked back. 2.5 years later, my cholesterol has dropped over 100 points. I'm sleeping better than ever. I have more energy, and truly I feel healthier than I've felt in a long time. I want The Whole Truth to be a source for discussion and information. I plan on having book and movie reviews, recipes and cooking demonstrations, relevant news, as well as exercise and fitness information. Thank you for visiting The Whole Truth. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter for updates on my videos, blog, and other news. I hope this will be a pleasant experience, and I look forward to getting feedback. I hope The Whole Truth will help us all to live healthier and happier lives. Thank you. Hi, this is John from The Whole Truth. The other night we went and watched the documentary Fed Up, which was produced and narrated by Katie Couric, written and directed by Stephanie Sochtig. The movie examines the relationship between the U.S. government and big food, especially sugar and corn sweeteners, and how we the people are being told that it's our fault that we don't eat less and exercise more, when they are actually creating a trap by adding sugar and sweeteners into our food, which causes our bodies to produce more insulin, which ultimately leads to more fat storage and less energy. It also discusses the dual purposes of the FDA, which on one hand tries to regulate how much fruits and vegetables we're supposed to eat, while also supporting the food production companies to make sure that they sell enough. It follows the story of several young kids as they struggle with their weight, and even when they dedicate themselves to attempting to eat healthy and to exercise more, they find themselves having trouble doing so. Even when they try to eat healthy and exercise more, they have trouble seeing any positive results because they are constantly being surrounded by unhealthy choices, and they are unaware of the food that they're actually putting into their bodies. They think they're eating healthy until they're told to look at all the additives and sugars that have been added into foods that are listed as low fat and healthy alternatives. One interesting segment was the discussion of Michelle Obama's Let's Move organization and how originally she was trying to create energy about changing what we eat and how we eat, and how big food got in there and started sponsoring it, and all of a sudden it shifted from changing what we eat to focusing more on the exercise component of it, completely eliminating any discussion of changing the foods that we eat. They also talked about how big food has infiltrated our school system and basically taken over the feeding of our children while pushing foods that are unhealthy for our kids on a daily basis. I really found it interesting, informative, and quite scary in a lot of ways. They compared it, the soda industry and the sugar and food industry, to the tobacco industry of 10, 15 years ago, using the same tactics and really leading to the same thing. Tobacco caused health problems. Sugar and the foods we eat are causing health problems, and it's going to come home to roost. Go to fedupmovie.com for a list of theaters in your area, as well as how to sign up to take a 10-day challenge where you eliminate sugar from your diet and see the health advantages that you receive from it. As we sat and watched the credits roll, we found it interesting to see that they listed a long list of companies that declined to be interviewed, including all of the big food companies, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, as well as Michelle Obama and her organization. I recommend that you go see Fed Up for yourselves. I found it very entertaining and very informative. Thank you for watching this review. Come back and check out my other reviews on my YouTube channel or on the website realwholetruth.com. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Hi, today I'm going to give you my quick and easy vegetable sandwich. It's a lunch staple for me. I probably make it 3 days out of the week minimum. It's very nutritious. Usually I have all these ingredients around, so it's very easy to prepare, and it's very delicious. First thing that I start off with is my bread. I use sprouted 100% whole wheat bread, and I like to toast mine. You can do what you like. The ingredients that I use are tomatoes, cucumbers, green peppers, mushrooms, avocado, spinach, and hummus. If you would have told me a couple of years ago that I was eating hummus, I don't even know that I would have known what hummus was. Now it's a staple. I use it not only as a sandwich spread, but I use it for with vegetables. I use it with chips, crackers. It's one of my go-to snacks. So once you have your bread toasted or not toasted the way you want it, now we're set to work. First thing I do is smear a little hummus. I'm using spinach and artichoke, but there are dozens of different flavors of hummus out there. I put a little on both sides of the bread. Now I'm ready to start layering the vegetables. So I take my knife and I chop up. Usually I just need 4 slices of cucumber. That makes a nice first layer. Then I take my tomato. I can take my mushroom. Layer that out. And then my green pepper. Now that I've got my vegetables all laid down, the next thing that I'll do is my avocado. And again, this is another food that I wasn't really very familiar with or comfortable with. So I've learned how to cut it and get at it, and now I make my own guacamole. I put it on sandwiches. I put it in my chilies. It's delicious and it's very, very nutritious. Gives you all your good fats and a lot of other good nutritional value. So I layer some avocado in there. I just take my spoon and I just kind of scrape a layer off for my sandwiches. Just lay that in. And once I've got my avocado in there, now what I'm going to finish it off with is some spinach. I like to lay some spinach on over the top of that, and now I've got 4 or 5 good layers of vegetables in there. And then I like to use some brown mustard to give it a little kick. A lot of times I will get the brown mustard with the horseradish on it for that additional. I'm kind of addicted to spice, so I'll try to lay that out. And you can just take your knife and kind of spread that over a little bit and lay that down over the top. And now I've got a nice sandwich here. It's going to be filling. It's quick to do. I did that in just a couple of minutes. Got a lot of different varieties in there. The flavors jump out at you, you know, I can have 1 or 2 of these at a lunch and be ready to go the rest of the day. So then I will just, you know, bring some other fruits in, bring in some grapes, bring some carrots, chop those up, a few carrot sticks. And then I might even grab a handful of organic tortilla chips or pita chips or something and snack on those as well. So I've got a little crunch, a little salt to go along with that. So that is my quick lunch. Like I say, I have that 3 to 4 times a week, and never does me wrong, fills me up, keeps me going through the day. I hope you give that simple recipe a try, and you know, let me know what you think. If you've got any variations, please pass them along. Keep coming back to realwholetruth.com. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this pilot episode. In the coming weeks, we will start to post more shows. Our plan is to do 1 show per week and to post information daily. Check back to our website, realwholetruth.com, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.